the albums are really successful. The tours are really successful. Everybody's coming out to see you. Richard Pryor thinks you guys are great.
That was a trip, man. We did the Comedy Store. This is after we did the movie. We did Up in Smoke, and then we they misplaced our money somehow, and our credit and the fact. And so Cheech and I we were broke, and so we had a #1 movie, and we're out there hustling gigs, and back on the road again. And we did a Comedy Store. We did a week at the Comedy Store, and every night Richard Pryor would be at the stage. When we walked off stage, he'd hold out his hand and help us down and say, "Man, you guys are great." It was nice. That was the biggest.
Was our God,
It was the biggest compliment you could ever have.
Was it tough for you guys to move into the movies? Did Hollywood kind of at first act like...
Well, they didn't know what they had no idea, and they couldn't get it, and so we had to basically put up our own money, which we didn't know about. We didn't know it was our own money, and do this movie, and then they knew, and then they never knew.
Even then, we had a #1 movie, and Paramount wouldn't even meet with us, and we were with Paramount. Yeah. And the reason was, they wouldn't even meet with us, And Warren Beatty, I remember we were on the Paramount lot, and Warren Beatty stopped his car, and he called us over, and he goes, "You guys have no idea what you've done." Meaning that our first time out of the gate, we had a #1 hit movie.
This is before it was released. He'd been in the screening room watching it with Lou Adler, who was his buddy, and Pauline Kael, who was the critic of the New Yorker, and they saw what it was, and they said, "You have no idea what you've done." I said, "Well, thank you very much, Warren, and you're not as dumb as you look either."